by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter. One team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going.
The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. Guys up front, line up. It's first down. And the running back takes the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Because we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Receiver makes the grab. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The Sooners will have to punt this one away. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him, but great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The ball is caught, and the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap.
Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Eludes the rush.
Looking for the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
Caught in the backfield. It's Price. Got a lane. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Sooners offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Using his legs, it's Ellis.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks and springing that touchdown loose.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Or a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The pass is off target, yet hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of there?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. It's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to throw it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. situation. They'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And now another deep ball here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Can he take it all the way?
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Ellis. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Come to the line for second down and very short now. And he drops back in the gun. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Play before they head to the locker room. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So with only a few seconds left on the half, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. And the field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Throws a bullet to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Bulldogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They test the middle but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere. Coming up, second down and goal. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Direct snap to the back. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. It's third and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on fourth and goal. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. And it's good. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Baker. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Looking to throw again. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This game is far from over. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now they get set to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Well, Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. Now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for a deep completion. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Trying to come all the way back. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. It's a run to the left. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Handoff as he tried to work the clock here. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll run it here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Receiver in motion now. It's an option look. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the kickoff will be a return. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Tries to get it to the running back. The sure hands. It's Ellis. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the comeback continues. Championship game, and there is nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, we're on the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Dogs hope to be able to just bleed the clock out here in the final minute. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. Finds room at the 30. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important second down play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.